great scenery on a tropical island. Now that's what I came to Trinidad for. This is great. This is what I want to see. This is Galera Point with my 4 buddies from Williamsville. Dave, Dinva, Sinel, and Stefan. The day got off to a bad start with a whole lot of rain in the morning, but we decided to leave anyway in the hopes that the weather would clear up heading out to the northeast tip of Toco. And we passed many miles to get there, and the weather did improve and it looked wonderful. And we went for a long way up to Toco, and we passed villas like Ponderosa and We Reach, and we followed this silver car, this wagon, for what seemed like miles and miles, and across bridges and mangroves, and finally came to a nice place to stop for our first glimpse of the beach. But since it was afternoon already by this time, we went on through Toco, passing right through it, heading towards Galera Point, past this church building and the town of Toco, and on to Galera Point there, and we saw the lighthouse near the point, an old lighthouse built in 1897 for Queen Victoria's Jubilee, if you can believe that. And there at the point we could see across the channel to Tobago, 20 miles away across the channel. The first time I'd ever seen Tobago. And there were fishermen there at the point, and a few people there relaxing. Galera. Maybe relaxing is not quite the word I meant, because the waves there were very big and the rocks were very sharp. It was very rocky, and there was a really dramatic splash there of the waves, and we took a lot of pictures and looked around and really took this scenery in. It was the first time that some of these boys had been there, except for Sinel. Sinel knew the area really well, and we walked on down onto the rocks and could see all kinds of interesting geological rocks and some fishes that were on the shore, and little creepy crawling creatures there. It was a very harsh environment there, and the rocks were very tall.
She see Coco so boy and start to shed she tears. She want we Coco boy, she say it real sweet. She begging me right through, she wants it sweet. She want we Coco boy, she say it real sweet. She begging me right through, she wants it sweet. Oh God, I got no problem.
By this time we were pretty hungry, so we went back to the car and got our food out that Stefan had packed earlier in the morning, a lunch for us to eat, and we sat down and ate and looked down at the shore there and had a nice little lunch there. And then we drove just a couple of miles away, somewhere around Salibia Beach, and parked there where the water was a little more calm, and we swam there in the calmer waters off of Toco. And I dressed in that little shack there, and we had a wonderful time there. I even picked up coral by my toes and collected it as we decided to go back, and we passed Toco and an interesting house there and a place called London's, and just had a wonderful trip back. It was a great day, one of the highlights